What's up guys? So as you know, iOS 10 was released by Apple and I did a video on that covering the top features in iOS 10. I didn't cover all of them because there are so much, and if there are any hidden features that I didn't cover, of course there are lots of hidden features that I didn't cover, but I'm gonna cover them in future videos, don't worry. I'm gonna do another video right now. So iOS 10 is an amazing release, it has so many new features, it's fast, it's fluid, the animations are fast and fluid, just overall the iOS is fast and fluid, and it's obvious that it's very good, it's a great release, but what's the Geekbench? I wanna find out compared to iOS 9, what's the Geekbench of iOS 10? Is it better Geekbench wise? So I'm gonna find out in this video. I'm gonna do a Geekbench on iOS 10, the first public version of iOS 10, and I'm gonna compare it to iOS 9. So let's do this. So just to show you that I'm running iOS 10, that I'm actually running iOS 10, I'm just gonna show you here. So let's go to General, Software Update. As you can see, iOS 10.0.1. So that's the public release of iOS 10. That's it. There haven't been any updates. That's the public release of iOS 10. And as you can see, there is the really nice closing animation of iOS 10 as well. And now let's go to the Geekbench. So let's open Geekbench 4 and find out what the Geekbench of iOS 10 is. Let's do this. So I'm gonna run the benchmark and I'm gonna be back when it's done. So there is the benchmark, the Geekbench of iOS 10 guys, and compared to iOS 9, there is iOS 9, there it is, and compared to iOS 9, as you can see 9.3.5, compared to iOS 9, iOS 10, there it is actually a bit slower in numbers, but that's fine because the Geekbench that I did in iOS 9 was on a freshly restored device, and on iOS 10 it's not. So I have a couple of apps installed. I played a lot of games before this Geekbench, so it's not a freshly restored device. So the numbers, the difference in numbers, it's obvious why it's that. But Geekbench wise, iOS 10 is very good. It's very similar to iOS 9, which is great because iOS 9.2.5 has gone through so many updates, and iOS 10 is the first public version of iOS 10. So it's very good. It's a great benchmark. It's definitely a great benchmark score, or Geekbench score actually. Sorry. And yeah guys, so now let's talk about some iPad exclusive features. First of all, on the lock screen, as you can see, the lock screen has been reimagined. It now looks so cool. The clock has been moved to the left side so you can enjoy the wallpaper and not be abstracted by the clock. And it's really cool, that clock view and the wallpaper, the whole wallpaper, it's a really cool view on the lock screen. I really love it. So next up on the lock screen, we actually have the widgets, and as you can see, the widgets in iOS 10 on the iPad have been split up in two different columns instead of one column as it is on the iPhone. That's because of the larger screen size, of course, but that looks purely amazing in my opinion. And with that clock situated in the right, and it's just an amazing view on the iPad lock screen, guys. So there it is, there you have a new feature in iOS 10 which is iPad exclusive. You have that really cool lock screen view on the iPad, two columns of widgets, and redesigned lock screen when you turn your device in landscape mode. So that's it for the lock screen. On the home screen, if you open Safari and you have, for example, two tabs open at the same time, now with split view, now you can actually take one of the tabs, hold on the tab, drag it, and put it on the right side of the screen or the left side, you choose the side, and now you have split view of two tabs at the same time. So now you can interact with both tabs at the same time. This is amazing, guys. Split view in Safari. You can merge them if you wanna get the normal view, and if you are in normal view and hold on the tab icon, you can actually close all the tabs with just one tap, just like this. So guys, these are the iPad exclusive features, and there aren't a ton of them, but at least, you know, there are some really cool ones. This is iOS 10. It's a great release. It's fast, it's fluid, it's smooth. Definitely upgrade, guys. If you are in doubt, I recommend upgrading. Definitely upgrade. It's gonna be great, don't worry. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for many more videos. Peace out.